Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I'll be your captain today, and welcome to the brunch. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and kings, on the agenda today, I want to thank you for the breakfast and my cup of ice. So I'm going to need y'all to hit that cash app because we going to get up into some real stuff this morning. We got Trees, the skeezer. We got Sean Davy Wade that's out here skeezing. And we going to break it all down from Philly. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say no. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say no. You need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't fight. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. Please don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love. All right, so I want to thank y'all for my breakfast. I got my cup of ice. And if y'all want to donate, y'all can hit the cash app. Yes, y'all can. Hold on, let me baby Toast, I'm gonna need you to sit down because mama's on the show. Okay. We gotta get into some stuff today. Mm-hmm. We're earlier this morning. Mm-hmm. And I got this breakfast right here. No, you can't have none. Mm-hmm. Go sit down, go read a book. Do your sight words. Okay. Mm-hmm. So who should we start with first this morning? I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do that. Who should we start with first this morning? Should we start with Sean Scammy Way? Or should we start with the man thief? Mm-hmm. That's why she's so cool with Nikki. That's why they bond. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into this content. Y'all go ahead and hit the cash app whenever you feel like you want to. Mm-hmm. Oh, Tanya says, have a great show tonight. We did it early. You know, I have to play with these people's heads. Iridescent Unicorn First says, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Queen Tulsa Show. Please hit the like on your way in. All right. So, to give you guys a backstory on why we are doing the content and why we are here today, right? So, we're here today because we have a content creator by the name of Allaboutthetreez, Miss Nikki Johnson. Mm-hmm. Isn't that funny? Nicole and Nikki. Uh-huh. Nicole and Nikki. Isn't that something? Well, let me help you out. Because Nicole thought that it would be cute. Nicole thought that it would be cute to encourage a single woman to go after a married man. Right? That's what Nicole Johnson did. She told this home wrecker by the name of Nikki. Here, eat your ice. And don't ask me for shit else. Eat your ice. Eat your ice. That's all I got for you. And stop crunching on that ice like that, baby Tulsa. But Nikki is a home wrecker. She's a thief. And let me give you a backstory on Nikki. Nikki dated Gerald, right? He dated her. It didn't work out. Nikki pushed him to the side, and Nikki got her African, and she thought she had won. You know, because I mean, not everybody's about that scam life, but Nikki, both of them, allegedly. hmm hmm Nikki and Nicole somehow come into contact. hmm And where there's fire, there's smoke. Well, it comes to find out, Sweet Pea reported on this man thief. hmm hmm The one that was sitting up online, that was loud and proud, rooting for this woman to be with a married man. Well, you probably want to say, well, Queen Tulsa, how does she get in the mix? Well, her bestie, Sean Davy Way, who was against women and everybody, to be honest, decided that he would encourage it. They all encouraged it. They worked behind the scenes together. They talk. Sean is her boo-boo. I mean, she tells us that all the time. And I can see why Sean is her boo-boo, because Sean is living with two men. And Allaboutthetreez is playing hot potato with a man. Well, you probably want to say, well, what is hot potato? They're passing the men back and forth. Oh, absolutely. Now, don't have selective amnesia. Okay? Hi, y'all. Meet my spaghetti. I have made spaghetti last night. Now, what? This is what she posted. What she posted? She
Tell
said
me.
this woman should allow
No.
is hired by Jaguar to harass her.
What?
Now,
No, she didn't.
now, let me tell you something.
What?
Everybody that you're promoting on your channel,
How?
on your page, are typically the people that want to see you or don't want to see you win.
Yeah.
I wanted to see you win, but obviously that winning is not in the cards for you because you don't take good orderly direction.
From you, but you cheating too.
Now, the reason why I was able,
but Jag isn't cheating, you are.
to get to 5,000 is because
you lied. You lied. You went against the grain. You pretty much sell out. And it's really like you always want to tell somebody about their affairs and things like this, but it seems like you have some affairs of yours going on of your own. I could see, I mean, people will wonder why you would be all amped up on the camera doing your shows, but my theory is you had to make that man's money. Mhm. In order for him to stay, you have to be doing something for him. There has to be a benefit for him to be living there. hmm I don't know how Section 8 works or whatever. Well, actually, yeah. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. When you talk about a woman neglecting their children, this woman has a history of neglecting her children. Yes. Allaboutthetreez has a history of neglect. She does it online sometimes. I mean, the baby will be sitting there asking for food, and she'll totally dismiss her. Or she orders food, she'll give her just like a little something and just tell her to skedaddle. Popeyes is her favorite, other than the corner store. hmm She wants to talk about Jaguar doing favors. Well, has Poppy ever done you a favor? That's what we want to know. hmm And sorry, guys, I'm over here eating my breakfast. Thanks for getting my breakfast for me today. hmm hmm I got French toast. I have bacon, eggs, potatoes, and a side of grits. A cup of water and some ice. Let's get into this content. Tell me this bitch. She just deleted the post. I swear. I swear this bitch is one of the fakest. What? This bitch deleted the post. You sitting here listening to my every word. I see what we dealing with here, y'all. I see what we dealing with here. What are we doing? I tell you one thing. There is nothing that I'm going to do to you that this internet is not going to do. They are about to devour your ass. Oh. And I'm going to get my popcorn. She deleted it. So she can make me look like a fool. But when you're dealing with a man, you're sharing a man, it does make you look like that. See, that'd be the problem. People, they be having a lot going on in their lives, in their relationships. And now this woman allegedly came out and said that she's a side chick to the man that's living in her house. But I heard that her landlord is going to be called soon or whatever. I mean, the woman has put out so much. I mean, she's gone after so many people. It doesn't make sense. And karma has returned. Do you guys see my breakfast? I dated at 4/14. That's today's date, so you guys will know that this is alive. But it's the cheating for me. It's the cheating for me. It's the, you know, open. I don't know if it's open or not, but her and Sean have a lot in common. hmm hmm And as many readings as she does, like, girl, you gotta stop it. Because you're opening up You're opening up something that you really don't want, to be honest. Dealing with somebody else's man. Get your own. Get your own love.
Bitch, you did post it.
No, I didn't.
I screenshot it.
No, I didn't.
Bitch, you erased it
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You dizzy bitch.
No, I didn't.
You erased it for no.
No, I did not.
Yeah, she erased it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize, Nikki. You still about to just spit up and ate out. Oh, that wasn't a good analogy. They're going to eat you up and spit you out. That's what I meant to say. I said, you're still going to get ate out. She's like, well, shit, bring it on. Now, this bitch said,
What she said?
her because, what she said? That was an accident. They about to chew you up and spit you out, bitch.
Oh, really?
Because all I asked you to do was tell the truth. You told us how many days in a row. Shout out to the Night and Day Network. But they said you was a clout chasing ass whore.
Mm.
And I said no. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because she seemed like she was genuine. Nope.
How did someone that stole somebody else's man genuinely seem like something? She genuinely seemed like a thief. She's out here stealing men, and you're a part of that. Mm-hmm. So that's why you wanted to talk to her. That's why you wanted a moment with her. Mm-hmm. Because you wanted to get in where you fit in. Because you are sharing your husband or your man. You're sharing them. And Trees come out and said that she was sharing a man. I guess they really, they take that sharing is caring seriously nowadays, don't they? Ooh. Hallelujah. See, I'm not with the sharing, My man is my man. He's not your man on the weekend, on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, on a Saturday, none of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I got the receipt.
Oh, we do too. Well, Sweet Pea does.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go on my community wall.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show y'all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me show y'all what I'm talking about.
Let me show them.
3 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
she posted, they get their number changed to Jaguar.
She's so desperate for a conversation.
3 days ago, I'm thinking their numbers has changed. Right? Because she said their number was changed. They was at the T-Mobile. Let me go to the, this bitch is a liar.
And this is what she does. Sits up all day and pry through people's life.
Here it is right there.
Allaboutthetreez, where you at?
Is something wrong with me, Tree Jobs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is what she said.
Is. Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking play in my face.
Unless you got a side dinner.
Am I slow?
Yes.
Am I slow to the job?
Yes. You need to give that woman her man back. Like you was like, girl, you need to go and give that woman her man back. Like they was out here telling, oh girl, you need to give the man that's residing in your place, give him back to his family. I see why you and Nikki have a lot in common. Y'all are homewreckers. And that's just that on that. Y'all are homewreckers. Tearing Black families apart. That's why the community can't move and come together, because of women like you. Always willing to tear something down. Just disgusting. Find your own man. And then the friend. Let's talk about the friend, Sean Davy Way. It's, you know, as I'm going to be honest, because as things come out about people, it's like, this is really how they have to get their content, really by like tearing their community down. They don't care who they have to throw under the bus just to get to the top. And that's one reason why I said, I don't want my channel to go, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want like the immediate 10,000 followers or something like that. I don't want that. I want to grow and have a relationship with my following. So my following know what they're going to get, you know? And I'm not here to make people depressed. I'm not here to sit up here and dox people and things like that. I just think that that's like way childish. And it's so petty. They're supposed to be so big time, but they're calling and reporting things on people. Out here putting out stories that was already told. Like, it makes no sense. Mr. Davy Way is not for the people. And I think everybody should know that. Y'all know it, but some of y'all just don't want to accept that. Absolutely. Peep this out. I want to let you guys hear something right quick. Never before. It hasn't been heard before by anybody. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Winter Gala, and guess who we have here tonight? Chief Franklin is definitely here, and he got an award tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people that don't know you. Chief Franklin.
Yes, I'm Chief Wendell Franklin, Tulsa Police Department. I've been on the department for 25 years.
That's all you need to hear. I interviewed the chief of the police department, the Tulsa Police Department. You know what? You're in big trouble. You're in big trouble, Sean. I suggest you get your affairs in order. You're a cancer to this community. You need to be gone. You need to be off of the YouTube streets. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're going down, buddy.
And like I said, the story just didn't add up. So let's just go to.
Let's get into it, y'all. Hit the like.
Get active. I heard I did talking shit. Get active. I heard a hoe talking shit. Get active. Again. A look back at it. 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 A look.
Look back at what? Look back at what? Look back at the fact that you're living with two men and you're lying about your husband. And you know what? Shout out to the healthy husbands. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying, curvaceous or whatever the case may be. Because we know how Sean likes them. Uh-huh. That's his type. And everybody has a type. There's nothing wrong with having a type. But Sean has been mad all his life. Sean reminds me of Martin when he played that dude in Blue Streak, the pizza man. That was an act for Martin. Unfortunately, this was real life for Sean. You see those choppers? Y'all see my baby Sean? Hit that cash out. Yeah. Hit that cash out. I need a cash out. Yeah, that's my baby Sean. Yeah, he stays with two white men, old white men. Y'all go ahead and hit that cash out. I'm back. I need some more ice. And I'm gonna probably need me some Popeye's chicken here in a minute. Where's my cigarettes? Where's my cigarettes?
The motherfucker they mouth for. That's all they better do. That's all they better do. They can come over here, sit the fuck back, and don't say shit. Don't say a motherfucking word. Don't say a motherfucking word. Well, the incident went down at because I'm fucking nosy, and like I said, the story just didn't add up. So let's just go to the source. So that's exactly what I did on my, doing my, journalistic. You gotta have, integrity as a journalist. Yeah, I decided to call the hotel. Why not? Like, duh. So,
You know what? Sean is really struggling. Sean really wants to transition. Sean Sean really wants to transition. And I think that Sean would be passable because, it would be like, the ugly duckling or whatever the case may be. And dudes wouldn't really pick up on, well, yes, they would because of those big old arms. Wow. And those sausages on the back of his neck. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sean has sausages on the back of his neck. Hmm. Hey, Snowden, how are you? Hmm. Oh, I don't know where you all are in the world, but we're having a brunch. I I gotta show you guys the picture. Thank you all so much for contributing to this morning's brunch, breakfast, brunch, whatever we want to call it. Hmm. Marvelous. Hmm. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated. Don't be thirsty. Hit that cash app. Hey, to tip the hostess with the mostest. What's up, Snowden? How are you, my love?
Hey, love, how you doing, Queen?
Blessed and
What's
highly
going
favored. How
on?
you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good, girl. I was going through YouTube. I seen you talking about Sean, and all we can do is speak the truth. I'm all about the truth, right?
That's the truth.
That's the truth. I'm all about the truth now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a perfect person. God, no, I'm not perfect. I try to be fair and balanced as I can. And can't nobody get mad at the truth because the truth is not messy, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, first off, I just wanted to say, how you doing? You doing good today?
Yes.
Queen.
Yes, I'm showing up today. I did have like a mental breakdown the other day, but today I'm back and it's stepping into my power and really I'm glad I kind of stepped back for a minute because more things had come out because when I was assaulted, Sean went on this rampage. He called the hotel, he called the news stations. I mean, he really tried to stick it to me, right? And so, all about the trees, we've had our little situations, not forgiving these people, but to know their dirty laundry, it's like, wait a minute, why are y'all doing that? But I don't want to take up too much of my thought process right now. I'm gonna push it back to you. How are you doing? Um, and how can I show up for you today? And sound off.
Well, I just wanted to come on here and give a couple of thoughts um about the truth, because the truth is not messy, and that's how I look at it. It's just not. And Sean Daly Wade, he has made his own bed, and now he has to lay in it because Sean Daly Wade has been very nasty to a lot of people,
Yes.
and he has been very nasty to a lot of people. I mean, I can say, because it's the truth, he was very nasty to me that day, and I have done nothing to that boy. This is YouTube, and we all have an opinion, and it's YouTube, so we everybody got an opinion about anything on YouTube. Anything that's brought to YouTube is everybody business, and that's not being messy, right?
That's right.
And you know what I'm saying, I was only when I went on his page and I just made a couple comments about, that stuff that was going on with Jaguar Wright.
Mhm.
And he just went in on me. Just went in, and you would have thought the boy knew me.
So what was that like? I mean, if your mental is will allow you, what was that like to go on a panel
And I mean, just explain the situation again and just kind of let me know where things went left.
Okay, so like we're both. I like King Pain, and I have went on his channel plenty of times, and I like King Pain. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when it was a video on YouTube, and I seen King Pain, and I seen Sean Daly Way in the crowd. It was months ago, right?
Mhm.
So Sean Daly Way was making me laugh, talking about Britney Spears. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about Britney Spears' dad. He was talking about Britney Spears' dad, and he was making me laugh. So I'm thinking Sean Daly Wade is a cool person. That's why I was like, okay, he seems like a cool person. He ain't with the drama. He ain't with the mess. Okay.
Mhm.
So uh we was talking about Jaguar Wright, and there was something going on with Jaguar Wright and the husband, and and everybody know what I feel about Jaguar Wright. And her husband. I feel like they should do the best for them. Whatever the best is for them, they should do the best for them. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
agree.
I believe everybody should work out their problems with their friendships and their relationships. Try to work them out. If y'all can't work them out, I'm Wiccan, so it's perfect love and perfect trust. So once I get out of perfect love and perfect trust with a person, I have to go my separate way until we can come back into perfect love and perfect trust,
Mhm.
right?
So we can
So
get back on one accord,
yeah,
right?
we can get back on one accord. That's do what you will, harm none. What you will for the will come back. And Wicca, uh, being perfect love, perfect trust. The we can read, right?
Right.
So I go on Sean Daily Wave page, right? And so I say, well, it's a lot of stuff that happened that you didn't get to see on camera
Mhm.
because at the end of the day, it takes two to tango, right? It takes two people to
Yes.
tango. And so if you're not giving that energy, and you're not gonna get that energy back. That's how I look at it,
Agree.
as being a Wiccan. So uh and then I said in John David Wave thing, I said, you know what? I said, it's a lot of stuff that you didn't see online, and I typed it in because it's a chat and this is open up to the public, and he's on YouTube giving his opinion about stuff. So therefore everybody is allowed to give their opinion. So, if people come to your channel or get on your live, they mess with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I can't say that word, but they mess with you because they coming on your
Mhm.
live and everything like that. So I type in the comments, I say, you know what? It's a lot of stuff we didn't see on the camera. And he said, Ugh, I don't like you. I don't like him. Um, and everything like that. So I guess he didn't like my religious views on stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when after he said, I don't like him and everything. So I was like, okay. And then he just went in, and I
So
guess
he
trying
got
to
proper and then he went ghetto.
he got real nasty ghetto.
Okay. So he was proper, like, oh, I don't like him, and then got real, just dug off into you.
I'm just like, just dug out into
Oh,
me. And I'm just like, dude, this is my first time ever coming on your panel. Obviously, I mess with you. I'm typing in the comments, obviously, because this is what we do on YouTube. So I'm
mhm.
typing in the comments, and I hear him saying, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't like him. Uh,
Like he's just God's gift.
and
Like
everything.
some
I'm
like
just like, are you serious? Like,
this
really?
is my thing. It's one thing when you're in the comments and you're actually saying something that's, you know what I'm saying, not disrespectful. It's another thing when you come in the chat and you're disrespectful. Okay, we're gonna mute you, we're gonna time you out or whatever. You're gonna have some time to come back and get it right. You can't get it right, then yeah, you're out. But to sit up there and punish somebody for that, yeah, I could see it because he has a lot, he has a lot going on. He has a lot to hide, and the people that that's rooting it on for him, I really feel bad for them too, because
They're
what could
making
be
a
good,
monster.
yeah, what could be good, what could have been a good situation, they're spoiling it.
Yeah, I mean, they're creating a monster, and that monster is going to turn on them. Just that's
Mhm.
the way it is. That monster that y'all are creating is going to turn on you one day. And not only that, I'm just like, Sean, I don't even know you. We don't even know each other. We come on here to give our what you call. So you already had it in your head, Sean, that you weren't going to like me. It was nothing I did to you for you not to like me. You just made it up in your head that you weren't gonna like me because what I was saying on King Payne's channel. The stuff
Listen,
I
you came in there with your shine. You came in there with the you have this light on you. And no, ma'am, you was not about to come in there and get your shine on while he was there. He's a
I
big
guess it
content creator
was.
with 100 and some odd thousand subscribers. It's
And
the
guess what?
ego.
The universe give it and the universe can take it away. So
Yeah.
don't think you can be up today and down tomorrow. That's how the universe works. So while he's being nasty and Sweet Pea is giving it to him.
She
Sweet
is.
Pea. Oh my God. I was
Listen,
just like,
when I tell
whoa.
you, is she in BDSM mode right now? Honey, I said, but I'm glad that these women are coming and speaking because I've been saying, you've heard me on plenty of panels saying protect Black women, protect our women.
Uh-huh.
But we
Yeah,
have
I
these
heard it.
men that will sit up here and drag and harass, and it hurts me. It hurts me.
And everything. And at the end of the day, we're
And
supposed to
it's a
have
group of
respect for
women
everybody.
that cheers that on. What do you say to those women?
Yeah, I mean, and these are women cheering this stuff on and just being toxic gay with it. Just toxic gay. I'm gay. I've been gay all my life. I love everybody, black, white, gay, or straight. Well, when you are just being nasty, toxic gay, I have an issue with that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's equivalent to a man in DV. I mean, he verbally abuses. What's the difference? I'm
And I
just,
mean,
I'm not
he
into
went
that.
in. He went in on me like I did something to him. So I'm thinking like, okay,
You didn't
are
deserve
you
that.
jealous? Are you jealous? What's going on, baby? Because it is no reason why you went in on me. So everything Sweet Pea said was the truth.
Uh-huh.
I know she wasn't lying.
Mm-mm. She
I
lied
know
not
she
one bit.
wasn't lying. Sweet Pea ain't none she said that was a lie. She said that he went in on her and she wasn't even being, you know, she wasn't even being disrespectful. No, he just went in on her. I get he had to have
Well,
already
listen, I'm
had
gonna
to.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because his friend Trees, this woman got another Black woman locked up. Like it was, I believe it was before. I don't want to say it was on Christmas. Maybe it was after Christmas, but I know during New Year's, this woman was locked up away from her family. This woman was on camera every day, taunting her children. I was like, Lord, have mercy on her soul.
Okay, so you talking about all about the trees? Got
Yes.
somebody locked up. What happened?
He got Sweet Peas locked up because I guess Sweet Peas had you know, had stumbled upon life struggles, life troubles, and
Okay.
had to pay her debts back to society. And she had taken ownership for it.
Mhm.
But even though the woman was in jail on All About the Trees behalf, and
Mhm.
the individuals that support her, this woman was locked. I just
But
this woman
all
got
about the trees
away
be
from her
wrong too.
kids.
So what did this Sweet Pea do to them?
I think if it's content and content creators don't see eye to eye, you make a video, I make a video, you make a video, let's keep it online. Why
Yeah,
does it have to go offline? Why does it have to go into your personal life? Why does your life have to be disturbed because I got one up on you and you couldn't handle it? So now you got to take me off YouTube so you can get one up on me, and it's
I
petty.
think people go too far, and the Tasha K thing and Jaguar Wright. Tasha K started it, but at the same time, Jaguar Wright did not have to call and go above the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like
She'll be a
actually
seer.
reached
I
out
would
and
love
touched.
for her to come up because I don't want to do when I'm doing this my content, I'll throw a little humor in there, but I want to be serious. I want to have some real conversations.
Mhm.
How did
So
that affect I want to know, how did this affect this woman? What was her mental to know that another black woman put her behind bars?
yeah, that's so what's the backstory on that, Queen? What's the backstory?
We'll see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the full backstory. I just know that it was content, banter back and forth. And some way, somehow, it got taken offline.
Hmm.
And this is my thing. When you talk about violence in our community, we was getting beat, we was getting rocks thrown at us just for walking down the street, just for being the color that we are.
And then being gay, you know what I'm saying? In the 90s, it was, you know,
They was secret. And that's the thing. It's a lot of individual. I say it's some people out there that was back in that day that was moving and grooving with the same sex. The reason why nobody knew because it was on the hush.
it was on the low. You know what I'm saying? It was gay. It was, it's so many gay people throughout history. Brian Rustin, it was a gay man that funded the civil rights movement, but they want to bash the gays. You have gay people don't like. You have gay people that
Marsha
don't
P. Johnson stood up for us. So our gay asses can exist.
yep, can be out
And
in the
we have
open.
individuals like this, it be the gays that be a problem in their own community, trying to go out fixing other people's communities, up out putting the women against the trans women
Yeah, it's making putting people against people. I don't like people that do that. You
in
putting people
general.
against people in general. And then you have the gay people that have animosity against the straight people because the straight people, people look for the bad guy, and it ain't even no bad guy. Then you got black people that have animosity towards white people because of the past, and reparations haven't been paid out. So you got all this animosity and hate where it don't even have to be this way. Because if you go within, you know that's not right. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody to tell you that's not right. You know it's not right. But you know where all this stuff come from. So either you're gonna be a positive change, and I know nobody's perfect, you know.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about a woman that goes in on everybody, but she's in an entanglement? She's sharing a man.
Well, as long as they are, because I believe in, as long as you're being honest, because a lot of people want to look down on other people for being, uh, open sexually. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't slut shame. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I feel like, you grown, you're not in no relationship, you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, and you can go to swingers club, you can do what you want to do because you're grown. But you have people that will act like that they're not with it, but really they're with it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that if you're gonna be a H, then be a proud H. Be proud about it. Stand in it, stand strong in it, and be proud about it. But people want to lie and cover up stuff. Oh, I don't do this and that, and then want to talk about other people. But you do it. But you do it like every once in a while. You have your, you
How do you
know.
feel? Let me ask you this. How do you feel about women messing with married men and people praising it?
Well, I look at it like this. And you don't heard me say this before. You
Mhm.
can't break up no happy home because if it was happy, could nobody come in between it. So I look at it like this. people, okay, so for me personally, the relationships I have been in the past, what I'm saying, like some people can't be not they can't be with one person. It's just not in them. The universe made people like that, so our species won't go extinct. So you got people that can't be with one person, but just be honest. Stop making people feel bad about wanting to sleep with different people if that's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's our attitude, it's how we look at it, and we look down upon it. And I don't think we should look down up on it, because that's like being gay. People, you can't be honest. You couldn't be honest in the past about being gay because people will look down on it. But what I'm saying is that you know, just be yourself, be you. It's people out there that want to be with one person. That want to be with one person. And if we just have an open dialogue, then I think a lot of this mess and a lot of this confusion can be stopped.
But do you feel like some people don't want it to stop? They want it to keep going because that's how they thrive.
Well, I think that people just need to be open. Just tell me the truth. Just tell me, hey, I like you. I want you to be my main squeeze, but I'm not looking for nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what? I'm ready to do something different. I'm ready to, you know, and you can accept the truth from people. You know what I'm saying? But don't have me believing I'm the only one, and I find out I'm not, because then that's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, because that's how people get, that's
Yeah.
how fights and stuff break out. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. How do you feel about some of these men playing like they're a king, but deep down inside they're a queen?
I just feel like, just be honest. If you like to get poked, sometime, I'm with it.
But I'm talking about men in relationships that will sit out here, engage in the activity, but when it's convenient for them. But in his natural day-to-day life, it's oh no gays and this, that, and the third. But they are out here participating in the acts.
Well, I feel like if you out here bashing uh, the LGBT community, like that guy. He's a Republican, and he went into the bathroom and he was cleaning up in the bathroom or whatever. But obviously, a lot of boys came out, a lot of men came out or whatever. So what I'm saying is that you can't talk about the LGBT community, and you are gay, are you and you have participated in the act or experimented before.
But do you feel like being LGBT gives the gay boys a pass to call women bitches?
Oh no, oh no, because if you disrespect somebody, then you're gonna get disrespect back. So everything Sweet Pea is doing, you kind of made your bed, you know.
Yeah. But I just feel like, why is that not addressed? Why are these gay men being excused, given a pass for dogging us out? I mean, if we hadn't been verbally abused by a man before, guess what? It's a gay that's on his way to give us that experience.
Well, yeah. I think of some. Okay, like
So,
I'm in my late 30s, right? So you know what I'm saying, if you disrespect somebody, you gonna get the same energy that you putting out here. The energy you put out, you get back. And then you got I mean, then you can't take your anger out on other people for some stuff that they didn't do to you. And you got a lot of that stuff going on too. People just taking that anger out on people, you know what I'm saying, for stuff that they didn't, I didn't do that to you, so why are you taking that out on me? That's not that that's not right.
right. I really have a problem with it. And I want to call the gay men to the carpet and ask them, why do they do that? And why do they feel like it's okay? And, have they experienced violence? Did their dad do it to their mom? Was their dad present? I mean, I have questions.
I have questions. I mean, to always like be on 10 with a woman.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
that's a problem because you wouldn't want nobody doing that to your mom. Like you wouldn't want nobody doing that to your mom. You'll be
that's
ready to fight if somebody
that's the
disrespects your
point.
mom.
They are doing that to people. These people are mothers, sisters, nieces, aunts,
But at the
cousins.
same time, if you disrespect somebody, if you put that energy out there, you gotta know it's gonna come. You gotta know it's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
As
And
a creator with a big following like that, I don't, let's just say this. I'm just new in the game. I'm a subscriber. I don't know anything. Okay, I go on his chat. I hear something that I don't agree with and he goes off on me.
I don't know because I don't.
You know what
I'm
I'm
thinking
saying? It's
too.
like how do you care for the women? Like it still boils down to protect women. When
And I
something is
think,
said like that, men need to step in, sisters need to step in and say, hey, don't talk to their sister like that. You know what I'm saying? And women, check your sister we can correct each other in a positive space.
yeah,
Everybody got so much common sense till it come to communication.
mhm. And don't you think, Queen? Don't you think that some of it is, you remember Fifi?
Uh from jail.
No, Fifi. The one she's gothic. Yeah, you can't go on. Let know you there you go. Just because I think of you in bed, don't let it go to your head. You remember Fifi? I know you remember Fifi.
Is I'm having a brain fart right now. I thought you was talking about something for prisons.
No, Fifi, the gothic girl. How old are you, Queen? How old are you?
I'm a spring chicken child.
Oh, you okay? I'm in my late 30s, but in the 2000s we had the gothic and the hard rock, and Fifi, look her up, Fifi. But don't you think that I think he's letting all this go to his head?
Hmm.
What
Yeah.
you think?
I think it's very much so ego driven and it's morals and values. I mean, when you talk about our men and black women raising black men, they're raising them to disrespect us. They're raising them to put us down. They're raising them to take us out.
I think no, well, I don't think I don't want to see. I don't want to think
That's
that
what's
that's the case.
happening.
I think that's we gotta stop this toxicity. We gotta stop looking down on people because they're they want to have sex with who they want to have sex with. We gotta stop. But I know I can't change the world. I have to change myself first. If I want to
Mhm.
change the world, I gotta start with myself. You know.
Yeah.
And
Well, it
so,
starts with us, the person in the mirror.
yeah, it starts. It starts. And Sean Daly Wade, if he don't do a 180, if he don't do a 180, you know, and do a 180, and I'm talking about right now.
I want to meet it. No, I want. I'm. I'm not for that because he's gonna be right at it again.
Well,
He
you
needs
know what?
to again.
Karma is real, and if he think he's gonna continue with this, guess what? The universe give it, and the universe can take it.
It really hurts my heart when I see, um, the when black men do us like that. My daddy, he was violent towards my mom when I was younger, and I saw that. I don't ever, I don't, mm-mm, I don't like it. It's
And
hurtful. I
I
mean,
think
for
it
heaven's
sounds.
sakes, we have children. They have to grow up. They're going to be out there dating. Laugh now, cry later.
So, Queen, you experience your domestic violence between your parents.
Yeah, I saw one night. I woke up and yeah, my daddy, he was in there wailing on my mama.
And did you ever talk to him about that?
In my older years, you know, I've tried to have a relationship with him, and when you have the toxic masculinity mixed with um, motivated hate, if that makes sense, it can be difficult. But actually, let me call my daddy since you brought him up.
Yeah, just talk to him and see where his head is now, because uh people change. People can change, and I want to believe people can change because
Oh,
5 years ago I was a different person.
listen here. His phone off.
Phones off, but just talk to him and see what he says today. You know what I'm saying? Because people, we can't throw people away. We people has to grow, but people grow on their own time. You know what I'm saying? So my advice, because that is your daddy. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, listen, me and my daddy, we are good. My daddy he can come over my house and stuff like that, but um my thing is I'm doing me. I reach out to him, we talk, whatever, but my daddy, he's good. My mother, she has a key to my house. My in-laws, they have a key to our house. That's how we rock and that's how we move around here.
Queen, what state you in?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay, you by me. I'm in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, Texas. You right by me.
4 hours away.
Yeah, cause my grandma's mom is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. She came here after the fires, so as a kid.
Oh really?
Yeah, my grandma mom, Black Wall Street.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people after the fires just left Tulsa, and a lot of them settled in Texas. So,
Mm.
yeah, so you gotta understand too, black people, it's a lot of trauma there that hasn't been addressed. And because I seen, my parents, well, not my parents, but my stepdad and my mom fight each other, and everything. So I mean, it's just trauma and stuff. And that's why it's definitely time for reparations. So um I have a reparations page on Facebook and everything. and
What
everything.
is it?
It's reparations. I'm gonna send you a link. You have IG?
Send me an email. Here, I'm gonna put my email up here.
Okay, let me get this other phone. But yeah,
Oh, actually,
when you young, you can be young and not know how to deal with stressful situations, but as you get older, you learn how to deal with them.
mm-hmm.
And people, we can't throw away people. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, hey, that's not the way you want to handle it. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna make the situation worse, But I'm pretty sure your dad, do you said y'all good, but I know
I have
he's
boundaries.
sorry.
I got boundaries, and yeah, we'll have that conversation one day. But I just have boundaries in my life in all aspects. If something's not serving me, I do what was necessary for me now. It's not about anybody else. It's about me protecting me, doing what's right for me, and just let the universe have its way with what I'm supposed to do and who's supposed to be here. Trust me, I'm grateful and I have a relationship. I have a relationship with everyone.
Yeah. My mom passed away. January, February, March.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. passed away. But I've been preparing myself for this day. I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me.
Mm-mm. When did she go to glory?
He crossed over on the 24th of February. I think it's February 1 or 2. The days.
Okay.
Mm, she crossed over, and it's just at least take your mom out to eat once a year. So when it's one day you're gonna look up and she's not, she's gonna be in a crossover, and you're gonna be wishing you could take her out to eat.
All right. So, I think we've sparked up conversation and got the people's mind going this Friday. What's your plans for the rest of the day?
uh, you know, Kirk.
Kirk, Rashida's husband,
No, no, down here, Kirk.
Kirk
My,
Franklin.
no, Kirk Myers, the one that's over United Prosperity.
Oh, Kirk Myers. I heard that name before.
Well, tonight they're having a thing at the club, celebrating his life, and everything, because he was
He crossed
uh
over.
yeah, yeah, Kirk. It's Kirk over United Prosperity, Kirk, and they having a thing tonight at the club, celebrating his life, because he
Mm,
helped out the community. You know what I'm saying? He was like
yes.
the top thing. So I'm doing that tonight. I'm gonna go swing through tonight on that. Because the gay community, he helped, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and everything, and they
We
still
all
don't.
need to get it together from all communities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody needs to get it together. We need to come together. Together we can make strides. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know what people are afraid of. Like, let's come together. Let's get some stuff done. Have a goal, set the goal, and get it accomplished. Move on to the
and
next goal.
I totally agree, Queen. I totally agree, Queen. I just think we have to lead by example, because a lot of people think that that's how you get ahead, is about bashing other people and turning other people down. But in the long run, you're only hurting yourself. So I just learned I just have to lead by example. That's what I got to do.
I just I really be wanting to know, where do these people be? Like, what is your thought process? Like, how did you get there? Really, that'd be my question for them. Like, how did you get here to where you want to tear the next person down? Like, even while they're in pain.
You hurt people, hurt people. I think that along the line they'd have been hurt and they didn't know how to deal with it, um, or whatever it is. Uh, but you know, I just learned not to give people that energy back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm not in their headspace, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? I can't go, because I don't want to put out that kind of energy. But like, nobody's perfect, and we all are made of flesh. You know what I'm saying? So we have to know our limits. You know, I study people, so I know it won't be no drama. Some people I just hit the club with, and it's time for me to go my separate way. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I deal with people on the level of their maturity. So your level, some people you can't go to the Freaknik with, because they're not mature. In that area you know. Um, I just deal with people at the level of their maturity and just go for there. I just, kind of see where a person maturity level is, and we go from there.
Yeah. I just pray that, whatever it is that people are going through, They really just take care of their mental health instead of coming online and like trying to bully everybody so they can feel good and get their rocks off. It's like, do the help. Stop cheating your way out of mental health. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you don't have it. Everybody has a little something going on in them.
Yeah,
Everybody has some shortcomings. It doesn't make you less of a person.
and all about the trees too, because I know people gonna be looking at this video. I love everybody, black, white, gay, straight. I love everybody. All about the trees. You know what I'm saying? You have your opinion on our religion and voodoo. Voodoo is not an evil religion. The Africans brought that over. Voodoo is a spiritual religion. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritual. It's nothing negative with voodoo and everything like that. You can use Christianity for evil. I see it every day. I see these people up here taking advantage of people, using twisting the word and doing all that stuff.
Mhm.
So you can't look at me as a Wiccan. You can't look at people that practice voodoo. It's millions of people in Miami, in Louisiana, Texas. It's millions of people that practice voodoo, that religion. I don't practice voodoo, but I believe a lot of stuff in it. But that I'm a Wiccan, so I can't look down on other people's religions.
Exactly.
And
I
all
don't
about
care.
the trees.
Yeah, whether if it was that or anything, whether you're a Christian, Buddhist, or whatever, nobody should be. That's your thing. We have a right to worship who we worship.
Mhm. And the Orishas, Hashums,
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So and everything. So all about the trees. You know what I'm saying? I commented on her live, talking of she said that yeah, I understand people being hurt, and she said that all about the trees said something about because you do it, it's evil Christians out there. It's a lot of evil, nasty Christians that are just nasty. So you can't look at me as being a Wiccan and try to judge me or my religion. You can't look at voodoo and judge people that practice voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care if you are a Satanist, a Wiccan, a Muslim, a Hindu, a Christian. If you're a real Satanist, you're not gonna be out here hurting people. You're gonna believe in duality. In Christianity, you reap what you sow. In Hinduism, is what you put in the universal reality of the universe. In Wicca, is what you will forth will come back. So in every religion, even being a Satanist, it's treat people the way you want to be treated. What you put out there, what energies you put out there, it's gonna come back. So all this demonizing of spiritual religions that was here, voodoo was here before Christianity.
but people, I feel like they hate what they don't understand. Instead of just saying, "Hey, I'm not educated on that. Would you mind telling me more?" They don't want to seem like, oh, cause like they don't know nothing. Sometimes that could be the problem too.
And I think that's what it is because I grew up hearing Christians saying, uh, uh, you know, God don't love gay people. You know what I'm saying? Do you think knowing I was gay as an early age, and then I hear people that's supposed to be godly say stuff like God don't love them. They all need to, and
Yeah.
uh, how you think that's going to shape my perception of reality?
Well, I feel like that's mental abuse, first of all.
You know what I'm saying? But I grew up hearing this stuff
But peep
coming
this
from
out.
so-called.
They talking about, okay, so let's talk about that. Being told that you were gonna go to hell and probably some more stuff. How was that growing up? And do you feel like with them trying to bring awareness in schools, do you think that they're trying to prevent the children that are coming up from that experience that you experienced?
And that's what it is, because you know you don't demonize a group of people, until you know try
Wow.
to demonize a group of people. You don't do that. I'm 36, okay? I'm telling my real age now. I'm 36 years old. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. You know, people were so vile and disgusting to other groups of people, and saying, evil stuff, but then you want to paint these people out to be evil or whatever you're trying to do. You don't do people like that. You
Mm.
don't tell people that, you know, that you shouldn't practice that. You shouldn't do that. But you being you're being evil. You're the one being evil, demonizing other people, talking about other people, trying to keep them from people from living their life the way that's God made them. Everybody has a life journey they must go on. But demonizing these other religions because you don't understand them, that's totally not right. Totally.
Well, we just gotta pray for those people that are lacking, and we just gotta ask for understanding and for God to just show up and show them love. You know,
And I want to say to the Christians out there, because it's a lot of good Christians out there. It's a lot of Christians that don't believe like that. So you have to understand, as being a good Christian, that it's Satanists out there that don't believe like that. It's Wiccans out there that don't believe that like that. It's for people that practice voodoo that don't believe like that. You have to also be open to, and not just one way, and thinking that your religion is so holy when we see a lot of people in, I'm not all Christians, but it's a lot of people in that religion that are just horrible.
Mm. I mean, things do go down in the church. I mean, but that's with the Catholics too. I mean, when you talk about Dalai Lama, the dude that
Oh, I
dude
see
like,
it.
stuck his tongue out, and I'm like, oh, like I took the phone to my husband. I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? This is beyond this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like he should have been going out in cuffs.
I don't know what's going on, but look, people need to go to the universe. Like, I have to go to the universe and ask the universe for guidance, support, and everything. And it's crazy.
That man
A lot.
should have been in jail. I mean, seriously, he stuck his tongue out for that little boy. And I'm just like, oh wow, yeah, like, oh girl, that
And
I
and then you
I
try to
damn near
understand.
lost it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's old age. I don't know what it is, but I know in different cultures, like in Iraq, Dubai, I know you
Uh-huh.
can show affection in that culture. Um, so I know different cultures have different ways they act in
Oh,
public,
embrace. Okay.
and everything like that. So, to being from the West and being American, it looked at perverted to me,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, it
So
didn't look right. I'm
it
like, why is this man tongue kissing him?
so nobody has came forward and said that, hey, that's the way we do it in our custom. Nobody has done that yet. But
Oh
I'm
no, they came out and apologized.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
was
They
very
can,
inappropriate.
yeah, yeah. I mean, for definitely, I just think that you don't, unless it's your son or whatever like that. I don't think that you should be
Oh
showing that
no.
kind of affection to a
No, no, no,
child.
no.
To
No. I don't care if it's my son, my daughter. Ain't nobody getting a tongue but my husband.
yeah.
Okay? And his best friend below the waist. Okay? Hello.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And you know, going off the topic a little bit, I'm sorry, going off topic, what I'm saying? What if I got a question for you, Queen?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what if you met this guy, right? You met a guy, right? And he was everything you wanted. I mean, he's just like everything you wanted. And
Sounds
he
like
was
my
honest
ex.
with you. Huh?
Sounds like my ex.
Okay, okay. And you knew that he loved you. Like you knew it on the inside. Like I knew my exes loved me. It
Hmm.
just, they just wasn't honest about who they was. And so I had to walk away, you know. But what if you met a guy and he was everything you wanted and he told you, right now, I like you. I want to be in your life. I'm not looking for nothing serious. Could you be open to an open relationship?
Open to an open relationship.
Well, I mean, would you be open? I mean, would you? Let's just say he was everything you want, and he had the money, whatever he was everything you wanted. Would you be open to that?
Um, yeah, I could be open to it, but I wouldn't count on him being my man.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that's, because I think about like my relationships in the past, like I'm thinking like I could have handled that differently, but I didn't want to get into any fights with these people. You know what I'm saying? So I chose to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you could have had it, you could have had your way. Just be honest about who you was. And you could have had it. You know what I'm saying? But if people are just more honest, people you can't be mad at somebody being honest, you know?
Hmm. I'm creating a live right now, to where we can talk about like those type of experiences. Why not? So we're gonna here we can end this live, and then I'm gonna I don't know why I keep saying I'm about to post a link in the chat for you guys to come over and join the conversation. Here, I'm gonna put it in the back chat for you, and then I'll put it in this chat for them.
Okay. So Queen, you want me to drop down?
Uh-uh. Just
Okay.
so check out the private chat.
We have the private chat. Okay. Sure.
Hmm. And then click on that link because I'm about to start the show over there where we
Okay.
can do like afternoon chit chat so we can like get down and personal so it doesn't take away from, you know, what we were just talking
Okay.
about.
Okay. I think it's
Was you able to get it?
okay. So let me live event will begin in 2 minutes. Okay. Well, you want okay. I'm okay. Let me drop down and then I come back up.
Okay,
Is that
cool.
okay?
All right. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I did drop the link to the next show in the chat. Make sure you guys go ahead and head on over to our next live stream. We're gonna do like an afternoon chit chat where we just kick it and have real conversations. Do you have any questions you want to join in? We'll provide a link to where you guys can come on up. On that note, we are going to head on out and always remember to be thankful. Always remember to be thankful and grateful. See you here in 1 minute.